What is up, folks? This is Addy Ads. Hopefully, everybody can hear me okay. This is the Peach State Update, August the 2nd, 2022. Talking about Cherokee County Audit, which was being voted on yesterday, and that actually did not go through. And I'm going to share, I'll probably upload it separately, but basically, what happened is this lawyer went there on behalf of the election board and asserted that they could get fined $5,000 per vote. I think it was that was audited, um, and because of the potential for litigation or a motion from the Secretary of State, and I think she said the governor too. They decided not to do it, but there was one election board member who voted uh, voted for the audit anyway. And in this recording, you can actually hear people cheer, and it didn't really make sense why that was to me. But when you read it, it's because people were cheering on behalf of the one guy who voted dissenting against that. But in the gubernatorial race, the talk of the moment right now is this music festival that was canceled allegedly because of the open carry laws. I think that it's a constitutional carry state now, thanks to Kemp. They are asserting that's the reason why, which I think is funny considering Atlanta just surpassed Chicago as the most or in terms of murder rate. So the crime for them isn't an issue. It's constitutional carrying citizens that are the issue. But Eric Erickson claimed it was because the ticket sales were down, which to me sounds a little more believable. Uh, although I wouldn't put it past the DNC and the establishment um, to make this go away in a political move to criticize Kemp and to try to help Abrams look good. It kind of goes counter to the MLB All Star game that was taken away from Atlanta because of the Senate Bill 202, which I actually just referenced with regards to the Cherokee County audit. And the number thrown around then was $100 million lost for Georgia. The number being thrown around now is $50 million for Georgia. And another good find was this Georgian economist, J.C. Bradbury. I just started following him, uh, and he tracked down where this figure came from as it pertains to the Music Midtown topic, and it comes from Music Midtown themselves, their own study. So he basically, and the other thing too is it's so hard to measure that that it's really almost impossible to say. And actually, one of the libertarian candidates in Georgia this year, he's the candidate for the U.S. Senate. Chase Oliver, he commented on this as well. He said most of the people who would have gone to Music Midtown live in Georgia already, and now they might go to dinner instead of buying a ticket or a different concert or a day trip to Helen, which I've actually been there, or a bunch of other things. The $50 million figure is not accurate because of this. The money doesn't just disappear. Burt Jones also commented on it as well, calling Abrams dishonest. Burt Jones really kind of playing it safe, and he probably is. I don't know. He might have a bit of a challenge from Bailey, but I don't really see him losing his lead in the race for lieutenant governor. So those are the big things. And of course, they're trying to get the DNC convention into Atlanta for 2024, which Amber Connor and Debbie Dooley both told me they think is inappropriate. I'm paraphrasing, of course, and Bill White of the Buckhead City Executive Committee, he basically relayed the same. and they all brought up the crime issue, which is the one of the biggest talking points and issues I think for the more politically active and engaged citizens of the state of Georgia. Certainly seems to be the case that many citizens are very concerned about that crime problem. So there's a Peach State update, folks. Addy Ads. I'm on Twitter. One Addy Ads. ONEADDYADDS. Rockfin as well. Streaming again more frequently now, so I'm going to be getting back to doing my old interviews that I did. But these Peach State updates are just uh, because I want to get back into it, and it's fun to do these shorter, quicker recordings. So stay frosty.